the tone of Andor, people are really, really, I mean, the show is phenomenal. And it's so different than I think what Star Wars on television sort of established itself as with Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. And everyone is sort of expecting that in tone. And it's completely different. And it's really struck a chord with people with the seriousness of it. Was it strange to you that they decided to announce you so early when you weren't in it?
They were still finding it then. So it was a little strange because I think I was like, oh, is this going to happen soon? And it didn't happen.
Oh, so you didn't know either at that point. You didn't know that you weren't in until the end? Spoiler, people, spoiler.
Yeah, I did not know. It was uncertain. It seemed it seemed like it was going to be sooner. But that was Tony's pitch. Tony wanted to tell the story that he told, and thank God he did, because I think it's very good, but I think it's important. It as a sci-fi series. There are people who have still over all this time have been able to keep pushing sci-fi into a corner and saying, it's that genre stuff, and they can disrespect it because people are shooting lasers instead of guns, or for whatever reason. That kind of storytelling they can look down on. But you can't look down on Andor. That is incredible storytelling. That is prescient, and it is moving. The tension in that show, oh my geez, is just too much. Yeah. I'm happy. There was maybe a point where I was like, meh, I'm mad I'm not in it in the beginning.
I'm mad I'm not in it too.
But yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, come on. Exactly. We could have crossed paths. He could have included more, but that was his story. Yeah. It was going to be longer, but it was taking too long to make. And that's also why it's so good, because they took so long to make it. You just don't get that now. And I think that's another reason why you're not going to see, who knows when you'll see something like this again. They began production at the time when our business was spending money on production. They were all like, "Oh, we're gonna be the streamer. We're gonna be the streamer." Yeah. And they poured all this money into it, and now the whole business is in a retraction. So I don't know if there's going to be, because you'd be on set and they'd be like, "Go with the train," and there's a thing way off in the distance, a guy on a cart and a train thing going by, and there's so many moving parts at once and so many people involved. It was exciting to be a part of. And I got to watch it during these, we would do these viewings and then we'd have talkbacks afterwards, and so I got to see some episodes again and again and just saw new layers, and then also listening to Tony Gilroy talk. It's just, I felt very lucky in a way I haven't felt in a long time. Just really, really lucky to be a part of something.
Yeah. I think it changed what people thought Star Wars was going to be and could be. I think that like you said, I think a lot of times people get very comfortable doing one thing and thinking that something is one thing. Sci-fi, Star Wars. And then you have someone like Tony come in with that vision, and then Andor, and like you said, just changed what people thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And it was instantaneous when you watched the first episode that this was not what was expected.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. It's really neat. I can't, I hope they win all the Emmys.
Yeah.
They put in a lot of work, and those actors are very nice.